Hey everybody, Shalma32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to Agatha Christie's Poirot. And this one is The ABC Murders. I had not planned on watching this week. I wanted at some point start doing some Poirot. But like not yet, because I've got quite a lot of other stuff I've got on at the moment on the channel and otherwise. But I'm recording this on Saturday, the 8th of July, for reference, 2023. And just this week, just ending, we played the game version of this on stream on the channel, which you could, if you go to the live tab, you can find it there if you want to watch it. But before that, I hadn't planned on watching it now. Like I probably would have watched them in order if I was going to watch them at any point. But I played through that and I was like, that was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that game adaptation of it. But I think somebody said like how like stuff has changed in like it's either in this one or in the game from the book. So I thought, oh, it'd be interesting to watch that at some point. I could watch that at some point just to see the differences. So I'm interested. If anybody else is interested, I'm watching this on ITVX, and it is listed as season 4, episode 1. There's 3 in this season, as it were. Probably made 3 around the same time. It's been so long since I've watched any Poirot. So it's third episode of this season. I think it's the one that's based off Nursery Rhyme. Somebody said about it in the stream. I've now literally it's blanked out my head, but the image has got Christopher Eccleston in it, so I'm quite interested in that one. But if I do watch any more, it'll be ever so often, because this one is apparently 2 hours long, and I haven't got the time to watch a 2-hour-long thing every week. So maybe it'll be an ever so often thing. And after this one, we'll make our way through. Now, apologies if I go a bit loopy during this. I had planned on watching this earlier. Starting this about almost 2 hours ago. I ordered a pizza. They fucked up the order. They've sent me another one and part of it's burnt. It's a whole fucking mess. But this is the first time I've been able to watch it because obviously I wanted to eat some of my pizza. But yeah, anyway, I'm interested to see how this is. This is the first of this style show I've reacted to. So if you would like to see me react to more Poirot, let me know. Obviously, as I said, it'll only be ever so often. But if you enjoyed this, thinks it makes good reaction, please put in the comments below on any of the segments of this, because I'm probably going to be splitting this up into segments because that's what you guys seem to want in the poll up. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited to do this. But if you enjoy the reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Why the fuck am I saying that? It's automatic. Let's try that again. I'm going to keep this in because I just went into automatic zone there. But if you did enjoy the reaction, fuck, that's wrong too. If you enjoyed the reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next segment of the reaction goes live. Let's get going with the reaction. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's been so long since I've heard this music. Oh, it's been so long. It's been so long since I've watched Poirot. For me, Poirot is David Suchet, the legend. As I was about to start watching this, my internet cut out. So this is a 2-part thing with recording it too. But I'm so happy. Just watching Poirot was always a comfort, wasn't it? Like, I might appreciate it more now I'm older as well. And like, I might work things out, because I gotta say, I don't think I worked out who the killer was on in the game. Or I was second guessing myself all the way through. So I'm really interested to see how they do it. When did they release this one? Because the graphics, there's you can tell I'm thinking 90s. Early 90s? I don't know. ABC Murders. Oh, Hugh Fraser. I love this Hastings. Okay. Is that our boy? Our boy. He's not a boy anymore. He was trading up the papers for the guy. I said boy because yesterday I was looking up other Poirot games to play, and they've done young ones, and he's bald, which is weird. But I might try the first cases one at least. It looks quite interesting. It's like the version we played. It pretty much looked like David Suchet. I really liked it. It was an interesting style. I'm so excited. I want to see any changes, like any similarities, because like I enjoyed the game, but some of the voice acting was a bit flat. You know, like Poirot was great. The Poirot was great. There he is, and there's Hastings.
Bert, get a couple of nice handbags out of this.
I'll take care of that.
Oh, that's right. Hastings hunts, doesn't he?
Who is your friend, Hastings?
Oh, this is Cedric. I shot him on the Orinoco, a few miles upstream from La Urbana. We'd been in portage around Whitewater all day, and I was pretty exhausted,
Yay.
I can tell you, and suddenly...
That's one thing I didn't like discovered about it. About Hastings in the game.
So, how have you been these last 6 months? Busy?
No, the little grey cells, I fear.
The little grey cells. Ah.
When the date approached for your return, I said to myself, now something will arise. We will hunt again together, we two.
Sorry.
But it must be it must be something recherché, delicate, fine.
Anyone would think you were ordering dinner at the Ritz.
Yeah. Please move the Cayman. I could not sit in there with that.
I thought we were going to my hotel first.
There is no hotel, Hastings. Until you can reclaim your apartment, you stay with Poirot.
Nice.
Obviously, that must have been a season. Literally, there is continuity in how they've laid it out. Then, okay, must have been like previous book leading on to this, maybe, or added detail because they've done it in seasons. I don't know.
This is awfully decent of you, Poirot.
Well, not at all, mon ami. I need you where I can keep an eye on you.
Yeah.
What did you mean just now when you said you weren't sure about the superfine crime?
Does he know about? Has he received a letter already?
Hastings?
Oh, sorry, I hate all that kind of stuff. Alligator. I hate taxidermy and like people that put the heads on the wall. Oh God, I hate it. I hate it. Like I could not walk in a room that has that. I can't.
That is beautiful.
I mean, if you don't like it.
No, Hastings, it adds a certain je ne sais quoi, do you not think?
Well, I thought so. The chap who stuffed it for me said the smell would go away after about a month or so.
Oh, you could tell he's trying to be polite. It's sweet.
Good. For one awful moment, I thought you might not like old Cedric.
No.
Oh, he's being so nice to him. A Cayman, that's it. I forgot. My memory's terrible, so there might be stuff from the game version I don't remember.
Mr. Hercule Poirot, you fancy yourself, don't you, at solving mysteries that are too difficult for our poor, thick-headed British police.
I think the letter's the same.
Look out for Andover on the 21st of the month. Yours sincerely,
So I'm looking at
ABC.
the typing because that was a key thing in the game.
Typed, thick paper, postmark, London WC1.
Mistake there. It said W1, not WC1. Oh, postmarked WC1. Sorry. I thought I picked out a plot. You know what I mean?
No clues to the possible writer?
Well,
Okay.
don't blame me if there's a story in the papers tomorrow about a whacking great robbery near Andover.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It would dispossess my mind of the fear of something else.
Of what?
So in this, he hasn't gone. He doesn't go out to it. Or has he got to have a phone call first? He's fucking amazing. I'm sorry. I love him.
Edward's desiccated soup.
He's doing his shopping list. They
I can't go carrying sausages around all afternoon.
go bad.
My
It's
desk
crazy.
isn't a blooming larder, Emily. Supposing someone... I'll do that, sorry.
There he is.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Captain Hastings back from his holidays in the wilds of whatchamacallit.
Whatchamacallit.
Looking well, too. Getting a bit thin on top, though, eh?
Hey, watch it. He looks good.
Oh,
He'll be rivaling Monsieur Poirot soon.
Don't be mean. Poor Hastings.
A Cayman, actually. I bagged him while we were still up in Venezuela. We'd been in portage round Whitewater all
And to
day.
what do I owe the pleasure of
And
this
Sunday.
visit?
He's like, don't go off on one. He's so eager to talk about it.
You recall the anonymous letter?
Oh, so he knows about the letter already.
Andover.
We
wasn't
didn't
it
get
you
to see
mentioned?
that, okay.
Just to keep
It's
you
fair
happy.
enough. You can't show everything.
Get me Inspector Glenn at Andover, will you? We get these anonymous letters every day of the week.
You just want to double check, just in case.
Oh? Really?
Is
Right.
Poirot's not going to like the fact that he didn't go down there if it's a if it's murder. If. Oh dear. Even the sign looks like the game. I feel like they've played tribute to this.
We haven't been able to find anyone yet who saw Asher in the neighbourhood, but of course it's early days.
Did Mr. Asher live with his wife, Inspector?
No, they separated some years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah. No kids. Sorry, I'm trying to not. I shouldn't recall the game, but I can't help it. That's the reason I'm watching this.
This doesn't read like Asher. I don't know if he's got the wits for it.
That's not a good thing to laugh about, bud. That means it's someone else.
Of course, might be a coincidence.
Might be. Hopefully not. Or hopefully it is. Shush. The
Something has been added, perhaps?
Added?
ABC.
An ABC railway guide. She must have been looking up trains from Andover. Her or a customer.
Oh, I hate that guy already. Smarmy as hell. Dismissive. Doesn't seem like a good policeman to me so far.
Fingerprints?
Only Mrs Ascher's, as far as we can tell so far.
Okay. So nobody went through all the way.
All that's left of her life. A couple of broken china ornaments. Photograph.
This back in her
New pair of stockings.
back room. Her bed. Her home.
There is nothing more for us here.
Is he not looking through the whole shop? Really?
Something
What?
is a mischief, Inspector?
I've been trying to get a list of people who were seen coming in here.
And no one's seen anybody?
Oh, they've seen people, all right.
Loads of people.
3 tall men with furtive walks, 4 short men
Oh.
with black moustaches, 2 men with
Oh.
beards, 3 fat men, 1 man with a
A
peculiar
lot of people.
hat.
Okay.
You can't believe what they say. Every one of them had a sinister expression.
Can't believe, like, eyewitness testimony a lot of the time. They're not going to investigate. Look around the inside of the shop anymore. So I'm half expecting stuff from the game. I can't help it.
she never knew what hit
Oh,
her.
God.
Struck in the back of the head.
Is that real? Or, because if it is real, she's doing well for keeping her mouth open still like that.
A weighted stick, a club, something of that.
Uh-huh.
Would there be needed much force to strike such a blow?
I wonder how much is going to be changed.
Perfectly possible. Given sufficient weight
Okay.
in the head of the weapon.
Good point, yeah. Anybody could really do it if they got a heavy enough, like, or sharp. Probably not sharp, they said blunt, didn't they?
I haven't done nothing. I'm not charging you with anything yet, Asher. And you're not obliged to say anything.
I did not kill her. It is all lies.
You threaten to often enough.
You
That
did?
was a joke.
That's not something you fucking joke about. But he was quite a violent man, I think. Or a drunk.
Really?
Oh, yes. If he had been abusing and threatening his wife, she would have been facing him over the counter. But
That's
instead,
true, yeah.
she had her back to her assailant. Obviously,
had reason
she was
to
reaching
trust
for some
them.
tobacco or cigarettes for a customer.
Like, if it was her husband, she wouldn't want to turn her back to him. Because if he was violent and angry and stuff like that, she would not have turned away from him. She would have been like, oh, reach behind me like that type thing.
Will you not sit down, mademoiselle?
I dare say the mistress wouldn't mind, but I'd rather not while she's out.
Oh, God, she's working as well at the same time, poor woman.
Oh, it's terrible. Poor Auntie. Such a
Boy,
hard
the
life she's
acting's
had
already
too.
better than most of the people in the game.
Is there something queer going on, sir?
Yes, my child, something queer is
She was
going.
killed. Yes, there is something queer going on.
Oh, I'll do anything, sir.
Oh,
It
she seems
wasn't
really
right,
sweet in this.
Auntie being killed.
So far, anyway, I don't know. I can't remember every single detail, and I love the fact that I can't.
If only you left some clue.
Ah, the clue. It is always the clue that attracts you.
Rice
yes,
chocolate, yum.
Alas, that our murderer, he did not smoke a cigarette exotique, leave the ash on the floor, and then step on the ash with shoes that had nails of a pattern most curious.
Oh, wow, look at that train. That's gorgeous. I love seeing, like, stuff from this time and things like that. I think it's absolutely awesome. But just like late Victorian times and this time and stuff like that. It's just so cool. Fingerprints.
But Poirot,
When is this set? Because when did people start doing things with fingerprints? I can't remember. Because they didn't do fingerprints in the game.
He cannot help to throw the light upon himself.
I might have been like confusing like timings with how like DNA was brought in and stuff, like being used in cases. So maybe I'm getting confused and make 1936. Okay. I really don't know when fingerprints were starting to be looked at. I don't know.
Excellent, Hastings. Most artistic. Well done.
Oh, he's had another one.
We can find somewhere else for the fruit bowl.
I don't see any issues with the typing.
well, the Andover business went with a swing, didn't it?
Yeah.
Let me draw your attention to Bexhill-on-Sea, date the 25th inst. What a merry time we are having. Yours
I
sincerely...
think the letters are slightly different, I think.
There's no doubt that the two letters were typed on the same machine, I suppose.
No. And we can fairly assume that the writer was responsible for
Okay,
your
they're not
murder
going to
in
go into the
Andover.
like any discrepancies between the typing and stuff like that, because I could not see any like letters slightly different and stuff like that.
Sussex Police can take, Superintendent Cotter.
Well, it's difficult. It's not the least clue the victim may be.
I like how they're taking it properly serious now, though.
You mean first to Mrs Ascher in Andover, then someone beginning with B in Bexhill?
Yep.
Well, it's possible, I suppose. I mean, we aren't dealing with a madman.
But so far he hasn't given us any clue as to his motive.
Does a madman have any motive?
I can't remember the motive in the end, and plus I don't know again if the killer's going to be different in this.
I've thought a lot about it, you see.
I
well,
love
at least we
him
can take
so
some
much.
precautions.
This just feels so comforting. Like, I don't mind the fact that it's gone 11 at night already.
And naturally keep tabs on all strangers as far as possible.
Of course.
Bexhill's a seaside resort, man.
That,
It's the middle of the
yeah.
holiday season.
Ew.
People are flooding in.
Excuse me. Bexhill is so funny.
It does not seem likely, Hastings. Shops, though, perhaps. Which of us at some time or another has not felt aggrieved by a shopkeeper?
Good Lord, yes.
I think they really did
Well, at least we know it can't be
like,
Asher now.
recreate some of this in the game too. I'm sorry I'm comparing it to I can't help
But what
it.
about the girl, Hastings?
Mary, what's it, the maid? No.
She might have in anger, but strawberry blonde. B. Any letter B we're gonna focus on. I wonder if they're gonna have like placements of the deaths and stuff like that in any different place or anything different. I'm really interested. I'm intrigued.
Remember the long continued successes of Jack the Ripper?
We don't need another one of those, thank you very much.
God, no, you don't. Hell no, you do not. We might have. Oh, is the dog gonna find her?
Come on, boy.
He has, hasn't he? Good dog. Finding her. I'm glad we're showing them being found. Her being found. Another ABC guide, okay. I haven't used a typewriter in years either. I used to love typing on typewriter.
But today's the 25th.
The murder took place last night between 12 and 1. Our homicidal joker is a man of his word. If he says the 25th, then the 25th it is.
But we're quite
Very
sure
true.
this is the crime.
An ABC open at the trains to Bexhill was found actually under the body.
Under? You've got a hand. They counted the hand as a.
23 years of age, worked as a waitress at the De La Warr Pavilion.
Was she pretty?
It wasn't underneath her, was it?
Mais pour une femme, it is of the first importance. It often decides her destiny.
Sadly, yeah.
Her own belt.
At last, we
Okay,
have
so
a
they
piece of
worked that
evidence
out
that is very
already.
definite. And it tells one something, does it not?
How she was killed. I don't get how people can just stand there trying to look at what it is. Like, I know there's human curiosity in that, but still, it's kind of gruesome.
And there's a young man. Girl was supposed to be out with him last night, I gather.
Any luck from the
Yeah.
ABC guide?
No, no fingerprints. Open at the page of Bexhill.
Yes, that's our man, all right.
Yeah.
Something to do with the trains from Andover and Bexhill, perhaps?
It's a possibility. It is a point. Hey, it's a good try. He tries, doesn't he?
This is most distressing, Chief Inspector. Most distressing. How it will affect our business, I shudder to think.
You'll have a boom, madam.
Yeah, it's the same thing as that. Like when the lady said something like that in the game, I was like, shut up.
This was the second summer.
She was pretty, yes?
She was a nice, clean-looking girl.
I love the style of the place. It's different than the game. I like it.
Did she say what she was going to do after work?
We were hardly on those sort of terms.
It was worth asking. Again, you might ask the questions that people might not think of.
She had a young man, I believe.
Donald Fraser, that's it, yeah. Sorry, I'm reading subtitles. It helps me out. Nice of him to open the door for Poirot.
Weren't you alarmed when your daughter didn't come home last night?
Oh, so they're going to ask the parents straight away. They didn't even question the parents at all in the game.